Hi folks, this is a joint recording for SoundCloud and my YouTube followers. I feel that my followers on SoundCloud don't get a good deal from me because I haven't done my poetry for a while because I'm still trying to find some decent sound recorded equipment. But I do my daily log on YouTube, usually images and daily updates, or mainly daily, and I thought it was fair that I updated some of you on SoundCloud as well. 1st of March, and it's the start of a new month, and it's the start of sun shining in the sky in Barry in South Wales and other places I've been to over the past few days, and with very few clouds, beautiful blue sky, fairly fresh air. And this little log is about the past 3 days really. Friday the 27th of February, I felt a little bit angry about the actions of ISIS in Iraq and Syria, and also in Libya and Nigeria, where they're actively destroying the cultural heritage of the countries that they're in. And this was all sparked off from a video that I saw, which was taped from a Channel 4 recording on the Thursday. I was on a walk with my students actually, and I went back on the walk again to sort of clear my mind, and it seemed to work. The other thing with everything is that when you get sort of system anger out and you sort of work things out logically, in the evening on Friday, for the first time in my house, I had altogether 7 of my archaeology students. I cleared some stuff in my house around, and we all went in the kitchen with a new TV that Rob Jenkins has given me, which is great, so put images on that. That was positive. And Peter and his son came over with some flint, and I identified a piece of Paleolithic flint from a collection up north, so that was really positive. I think he said it came from Lincolnshire, so it was good to see that. With spring arriving, it was great to walk up the mountain at Blorange in Abergavenny with my son, which I'm doing a separate video log about with images and voice on it as well, and huffing and panting to the top of the hill, so I'm sure you'll all enjoy that. And on other time on Saturday, spending time with my children, which is important in Abergavenny. And Sunday, catching up. I got a catching up day, but one of my acting friends, Mark, popped along, so that was good to see somebody. Other than that, I didn't see anybody else all on Sunday, but I needed to catch up with everything. Just quickly like to say that just a few points that are going around in my head. I think it's true that that you shouldn't multitask. I think you should focus on jobs that you're involved in the moment. I found that on Sunday when I was multitasking a fair bit. I burnt 2 rounds of toast twice because I was doing other stuff and then doing other things. And if you focus on one job, you get to do it right. So that's my idea about multitasking. I've been thinking about that for some days and sharing it with you. And I didn't get any views about the idea that I've got of nationalising rubbish. I believe that all rubbish in this country should be nationalised and taken to a central depot, and all precious metals sorted in one place, all plastic sorted in one place. It would definitely knock down fuel bills. It would mean that there's one sorting centre. It would mean that it's going to be a lot more profitable because all the materials is in one place, and it should be organised by the government, not local councils, because I think the organisation of rubbish is done badly. They tell you that it's going to be recycled and it's not, and it's put in landfills anyway. So I had that on a video log a few days ago, and I'd just like to know people's views about that, because we've got so much rubbish piling up in this country that it's said that there's more rubbish above the surface, which could sort of deal with all our needs for decades than we could actually mine at this present moment. So that's interesting. And we're damaging the earth by mining as well, and we're damaging the earth by stockpiling all this rubbish, hoarding it. People are very critical about people hoarding, and then we're stockpiling all this rubbish. And just another thing I'd like to say is that I heard on the radio the other day about somebody saying that it's proven now that if you earn more than £10,000, you're no more happier than if you earn under £10,000, because people just spend their money and they keep spending it. So I think that's a good point, that money isn't the answer to everything. It's certainly not. People are. Looking after the earth and planet is a good idea, and just being happy and in the moment. And with everything that I'm thinking now is that going into acting, as I have been doing, that the answer to a lot of the things that I've been saying in my archaeology teaching is that archaeologists should stop excavating now. We've got enough artefacts above the surface to study and to keep safe and to put down museums and to look after, that we don't need to do any more excavation in the ground. So that's another point. And I know Daz will probably be watching this. He asked me to do a log on Earth aliens. So Daz, here's a question for you. If you want me to do a log on Earth aliens, can you give me some pointers on some areas to research? And I'll definitely look into it. It sounds very interesting and bizarre, I'm sure. Anyway, this is my SoundCloud recording and recording for YouTube. Thank you very much for listening.